What is up, guys? It's the OG33 here. This is going to be my first ever video, and that's going to start off by missing out on a godly crate, but you know, whatever works. So yeah, this is just going to be kind of a gaming channel, starting it out right towards the end of the school year. Probably going to be pretty active throughout the summer, so if you like the content, feel free to spread the word to your friends, comment. I'll try to comment back to as many people as possible, which, you know, shouldn't be that hard considering there'll probably be like 5 comments a video, if that. Um, so yeah, this is a little bit of Roblox. This is a Tycoon game called Build Your Own Skyscraper Tycoon. Why can I not pick it up? All right, okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. And this is one of the more famous Tycoons recently because it actually takes 6 hours in total to complete the entire thing. I completed it over the course of a week, and this is just gonna be a little bit of a walkthrough to, I guess, if you're determining whether it's worth it or what's best to upgrade. I'll be showing you what everything is upgraded. That way you can make the decision of whether it's worth it or if you're just here for entertainment values. Either way, let's get started. So this is my Roblox ID, Jordan_Butler. That's my name, without the underscore, obviously. So feel free to send me a Roblox request if you want. Maybe we can play together sometime. Alright, so we're going to start on the bottom floor. I won't be going too much. Okay. Yep, I just walked straight into the generator, or the power. I forget which kind of power it's called, but anyways, this is the power that you can, it's the second power you can upgrade. This, I believe, costs 5 million. And as you just seen, do not walk into it or near it, it will kill you. These are and once you buy that, you'll be able to upgrade each of these droppers. So we don't think just once you get the droppers you'll be done. Here's the 2 weapons. Now the thing about these 2 is neither of them work. So if I were you, I wouldn't get these until, I'll go ahead and show you guys that. If I were you guys, I would wait until much later on to buy these. Like, I think you can hear me clicking. Okay, so that just shows you that they don't work. So until you are not necessarily making as much money as I am, as I'm near the 1 billion mark right now, but until you're starting to make a lot more money, I wouldn't buy that. I believe the bazooka, the rocket launcher is 50,000, the pistol's 30,000. That's $80,000, and if you only have 80,000, that's not what you want to spend it on. You don't want to spend it on 2 weapons that don't work. Next is going to be this teleporter, which is a private 10 million, and inside there is a buy weapon room for 35 Robux, which as you'll get to know on this channel, I do not spend money. I may possibly start spending money later on if I somehow become YouTube famous and can make a living doing it, but as for now, I'm not going to be a scrub, you know, 3-year-old that like steals his mom's credit card. Anyways, the one that you can get without buying money though is your own private island, as you can see right there. I believe this costs another 5 million or so to get. Step on that, and there is 2 sets of conveyors that you can upgrade. This first one right here is very inexpensive to do. This second one over here will be a little bit more expensive. You want to get those done before you get to these, which is gears and effects. And just for the purpose of saving money, I will go and let you know that these 2 effects do not do anything. I guess they just look cool. Bug, I don't know, they don't do anything. So once again, these are quite expensive. I would hold off on getting this until you're quite wealthy. And then these 2 ores. Sphere number 4, the one on the left, supposed to make you invisible, but obviously it does not, so I would hold off on buying that. However, the one on the right is quite useful. And then sphere number 2 also makes you fat. I don't know what it's doing. However, the one to the right, once you click it, gives you the same effect. It gives you the same effect as if you just died and are respawning, which is quite useful if you're going up against players who have auto-kill weapons such as these. So I would, out of these 4 things over here on the gears and effects, I would only buy the right one until you have enough money to just be able to complete everything, because these 3 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, whichever one you want. They do not work. Now these 4 weapons over here are incredibly awesome. Let's go ahead and get all of these. Well, let me take that back. Most of them are. Anti-gravity gun. Point wherever you want to do it, you click it. Did I mean to click that close? It will kill whoever's there, and it will send the remains flying into the air, as you just saw, as I demonstrated on myself for some apparent reason. I didn't mean to do that. Head back over to the private island. And you know what? I'm actually going to grab the 4 of these and go test them out on some people. I do want to go and show you the Mega Rocket. It's kind of cool. However, this one right here, the player launcher, does not work, once again, which is kind of unfortunate. So out of these right here, I don't want you wasting your money on stuff that doesn't work. So 1, 2, 3, the three left ones on gears and effects, and the middle left one on guns, the one that has cow design on it, do not work. So until they come out with an update and clarify that it has been reset or changed, don't spend your money on that until you're just wanting to finish it. And yeah, that's about it with the private island. So once again, I would not, well not once again, I'm pretty sure my first time saying this, I would not buy the teleporting pad until, once again, you just have ridiculous amounts of money, because it doesn't really get you anything except weapons. And I guess the Tycoon, the conveyors, which get you a little bit of stuff. And we're going to go find some poor soul to test our weapons out, if there's anybody out. And one right here. Okay. Oh, you saw right there. I was dead, but I ended up shooting, went into the sky, caught me by surprise. That's kind of uncalled for, whatever. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. This is my preferred layout. I always get the sphere right there. And then 1, 2, 3. And this is what I would like to walk around, because once you have these guns, really none of the other guns that you can get in the Skyscraper Tycoon will really help you. Because they're kind of pointless. So I walk around with this in hand, with the sphere in hand. That way, in a scenario like that, where you're getting fired upon, and you don't have time to switch weapons, you just click the screen, have time to switch weapons, and be able to easily kill whomever, like right here. I'm going to click it right here. Now, an example, you do not want to switch weapons until you want to do this. I'll go and show you an example of the anti-gravity gun again. Oh, I missed. I'm going to pull the sphere back out. Now, here's an example of the minigun. Boom. Now, the minigun can shoot rapid fire for a pretty long time. And now, I'm going to just constantly fire so you can see how long you can go without reloading. And yeah, and as you saw, I killed him really quickly, and then you have to press R to reload, and just look at that. I mean, if you see that coming at you, I don't know about you, but I'm turning and running the other way. I mean, that's just beastly. Now, it does take a while to reload, given how much ammo it has, but it's basically an insta-kill. One more time, give you a look at it. Boom, he's dead. Yeah, that's pretty, I mean, pretty much an insta-kill. The only weapon that's better than it is, of course, the Mega Rocket, which is going to cost you 1 billion, I don't know what you want to call it, coins or whatever, 1 billion currencies of the game. And what better thing to do, what better color to make it be than rainbow. And now you'll see here, it gives you this little scope, and just click as much as you want, it'll fire these little squares. It has unlimited ammo, and it's an insta-kill. Say the person's like looking out the window right there, shoot it, it will kill him there. It doesn't fire through the wall, but the blast can go through walls. You can kind of see it inside the building. Yeah, it's a one-hit kill no matter what. If the person's even close to it, they're dead. It's obviously the best weapon in the game. Like right there, you see him right there? He's dead. It's not really fair. It gets quite interesting if you're going up against somebody that has this weapon as well. You know, like you see right there. Who's Tycoon is this actually? Yeah, Jose Alberto. So you can see that he has 4 deaths right now. We start firing at the wall. No, please don't crack. I have noticed that this game does lag quite a bit. You see him up there? 5 deaths. Boom. Shot him through the wall. Let me wait for him to respawn. Now, unfortunately, this weapon cannot shoot through, say, once they respawn and they have this effect on them, they cannot shoot You can shoot through that. And once you use the sphere right here, if you switch to a weapon, it immediately goes away. So don't use that if you're not ready to use the weapon. Look, 5 deaths now, 6 deaths, shot him on right there. And yeah, that's that. So this is kind of a weapon that, this is the last thing that I bought in my Tycoon, obviously since it's 1 billion, twice as expensive as any other thing. It is quite worth it though right now because of how ridiculously overpowered it is. It's insta-kill. I was about to say pretty much, but it's just flat out insta-kill. And that is it for the teleporting pad. And that will conclude the first floor. On to the second floor. The first floor is probably going to take up the most just because of the weapons. The second floor, you have these 2 guns right here. I mean, they're both automatic. Reload some. I mean, it reloads. I mean, not as, it doesn't have as much ammo as a minigun, obviously. It's a good starting gun, I guess. But I really wouldn't invest in guns until you have a lot of droppers down. I'd say at least fifth floor completed with droppers, just because it's not worth it. Because you'll get much better guns later on. There's a Game Pass nuclear upgrader. Not really sure what it does, because like I said, we don't spend money here at the Olympus Gaming 33. That's not how we do things over here, at least not yet. Until I can make a job doing this right now. I'm just some scrub high school student trying to just, you know, jump on the YouTube bandwagon. Yeah, so that's it for floor 2. And yes, I believe what happens is you have to buy this part of the floor, and then you come over here and have to do the second part of the floor. And you'll see, notice this dropper right here, which you won't get till later. We'll get in. You'll see how that happens later on. That will happen once you get to the top floor of the Tycoon. This is floor 2. Oh, they didn't switch that. This is floor 3. Once again, this is in the futuristic era. That'll be more the top floor. This is the floor that you see out of everybody's Tycoons, the colorful stuff from the outside. This is going to be kind of hectic once you have to buy all that. Yeah, this is floor 3. A couple more guns over here. Once again, kind of pointless to me. I'm not going to pick them up. Don't want to waste my inventory space just because once again, something not worth it. And another thing, I'm using W and S right now and using my mouse with the right click to move. However, if you face out and you press up, then you are going to go down. And if you press down, you're going to go up. So that's just kind of something interesting. So if you want to be looking at stuff as you're going up the ladder, you need to be pressing down, not up. This is floor 4, I believe. Not really much to it here. These weapons over here in the corner are kind of oddly placed. I mean, once again, not really meaningful to me. It doesn't really matter. But I mean, yeah, they're guns. So past the second floor, I'd say you don't want to buy any of these guns until you're just completely ready to be done, because they're all pretty much the same. All the automatic guns are pretty much the same. And once again, do not buy the guns on the first floor. They do not work. Here's floor 5, I believe. Once again, Game Pass nuclear upgrader. Not trying to spend money. That's not what we do here. That's not how we do things here at VOG 33. Apparently, how we do things here is by falling off ladders. Okay. Alright, here is the floor 6, 7. I don't even know. They need to add either elevator or like at least floor numbers. You know, help it go out. Do not mistake that for an elevator, or you're going to have a very long climb back up to the top, as we found out earlier. Here is the heaven floor. This is going to be a bunch of heaven droppers. You can see right here, it dishes out things like, I guess, an ice dispenser at a hotel. You can think of it like that. This is the last floor before the top one. There's another Game Pass nuclear upgrader. I'm not sure if you buy one of them, it automatically fills out for all of them, or you have to buy one on each of the floors that's available in. I'm not sure. And here is the top floor. Now there'll be a button right here that says Enter the Futuristic Era, I believe. And once you click on that, on all the previous floors, once you saw something with this color scheme, you'll have to go back down and buy that. It's all going to be ridiculously expensive. And these weapons over here are going to be pretty insane. I will go in and get all of them for the, actually I won't even be able to get all of them. These are just double barrel pistols, automatic. That one, so until you're completely done with it and you just have ridiculous amounts of money, the only ones I would buy are the double barrel pistols. This is kind of like the golden minigun, except not as much damage and it doesn't have as many bullets. This is a sniper one-hit kill. This is a very good weapon for me. This was my best weapon until I started getting the weapons on the island. I would not get either of these two just because they're just automatic guns, just like any other ones. This is a grenade launcher, which unfortunately at the moment does not work. It'll shoot a grenade, but no matter, me and some of my friends were testing this, if you're right on top of the grenade, you click it once to fire it, and you click it again to make it explode, and then there's a slight delay before you can shoot another one. And I would shoot it, my friend would walk right on top of it, I'd explode it, or detonate it, and then nothing will happen. Once again, another gameplay speaker upgrader. This floor right here, this stuff right here, is very expensive. I got to here on my first day of playing, and then it took me the rest of the time to finish this floor. Then it's gonna give you the option to come up here and expand it. And this right here was the absolute grind. I would literally just come in from school. I'd start my homework. I'd load up the game, just sit here, set a timer for every 15 minutes, come back, collect cash, and it took me 2 hours of homework to be able to complete this part up here. So that's 8 different times of collecting cash after waiting 15 minutes, coming up here and doing this. This is the final floor. This is the final part of it. You come up here and it's a little balcony sort of thing. There's no roof. You can get a kind of nice view right here. And if you want, you can possibly get the mega rocket. You can jump up here. Now you'll find it kind of hard to see. Oh, never mind. They must have fixed something. You can see right there. You got right there. Guess what? He's never gonna know what hit him. And he is out of here. So this is a really good place if you have a somewhat decent computer and you can see this far. I remember the first time I tried this, I couldn't see it. I guess it was too far away. They must have fixed that. You can go into first person. That's what I like to do. Just be careful not to fall off. And if you have good vision, yeah, this is an easy place with your mega rocket to come and just absolutely wreck people. Now you're not gonna be able to shoot obviously with a minigun or something, but yeah, with the golden rocket, which is not really golden, yeah, this is a really fun thing to do. Really lag. It's a really fun thing to do now that I've completed it. Just come up here, just snipe some noobs. Never gonna know what hit them. I mean, look, his head is separated from his body. He is out of here. He stands no chance. And you'll see that Tycoon disappeared. So there might be some slight buffering issues. Let me go and destroy him one more time. Oh, he left. Oh, there's another person over there that appears to be almost completely done. Is that Jose Alberto? I believe it is. Who knew they had that much money? Oh, and Jose Alberto never gonna know what hit him. Oh, what a sweat. And yeah, as far as the term sweat, I might be using that quite a bit. I play high school baseball at the high school that I go to, and a kid on the team, he invented that term, basically means try hard, basically anything derogatory. It can mean anything bad. So yeah, that might be some lingo you might hear on this channel, so don't be confused and think wait, he's perspirating from the head. Don't be confused, and also don't think I'm mentally ill, even though I might possibly be. Just kidding, no, I'm not. Anyways, oh, you can see him coming out. He wants more. See, he has 8 deaths now. Oh, he sees me. 9 deaths. And yeah, I'm surprised he can see me from all the way up here. It's quite impressive. Okay, that sounded really bad. Also don't think me of some geek that has no life and just sits around playing Roblox. This honestly mainly just a test video to see how the new screen recording software I'm using. You can see it down here. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it's OBS version 18.0.1. That's the one I'm using. Also, I've noticed that if you come up here, you can see the blocks up here. You can see how. Interesting. I probably should have done this before. I'm gonna get rid of that and that. You get the blocks are up here at the top. I'm not sure why. And yeah, that is going to conclude the tour of the. Oh, also once you have the mega rocket, you get off of it. Sometimes you still have the scope, so to do that, you just go on and off of the rocket really quickly. You should be back to the mouse. I'm gonna go and wreck this scrub one more time. Yes, I did just say wreck this scrub. I am a 5th grader at the heart. Just make sure I don't get RKO'd from behind while I'm doing my outro. Yeah, this has been the Olympus Gaming 33 with my first video of the tour of the completed Skyscraper Factory Tycoon on Roblox. So let me know in the comments anything you want to see in the future, or any comments, concerns, make sure to like the video, subscribe if you're new, which everybody is considering I have 1 subscriber right now. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.